What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the two signings that the Toronto Maple Leafs made yesterday as they re-signed both David Kampf and Pontus Holmberg. They signed them each to multi-year extensions. For Holmberg, 2 years, $800,000 per year, and for David Kampf, 4 years, $2.4 million per year. And I think both deals are good. I think both deals are, important deals to get done. I think David Kampf even more so than Pontus Holmberg. I think Holmberg's, though, at $800 for the next 2 years, could be really worth it. I think that's a really good value signing for Brad Treliving. It has absolutely no risk at all. As for David Kampf, maybe a little bit too steep on the 2.4. I would have liked it to be around 2.1, but obviously I'm not going to kill him for that. For $0.3 million, you're there, right? You're in that ballpark. But I do, though, like that it is a 4-year deal because David Kampf is just 28 years of age. And, he's a guy who has been key for the Toronto Maple Leafs, as of late in terms of the penalty killing. He is an important piece to that penalty kill unit. He's very good on draws, and he does a lot of things on the ice and on both ends of the ice that make him worth this $2.4 million amount. I think it's a good, both team-friendly and player-friendly deal. Like I say, he's just 28 years of age. He won't be 29 till the new year. And, he's been, for the Leafs, he's been very, very dependable. He's been available. He's been, a reliable, versatile guy. He's played in 82 games for both of the last 2 seasons that he's played with the Leafs. Offensively, though, he's going to be around that 30-point mark. That's where he's going to sit, and that's fine. That's, what you expect from David Kampf. Of course, in the playoffs, it's even harder to score, so, just 5 points in the 18 playoff games that he had with the Leafs. But, of course, you don't expect him to be scoring goals. You expect him to be doing the little things that you don't see on the stat sheet. In his career, 399 games, 111 points. But a good thing that stands out for him with his 2 seasons with the Leafs, he's a plus 18 in the plus-minus department. His face-offs, winning draws for him, that's, probably one of the more important things that he does, of course, as a center. So, he'll probably play in that fourth-line role, and I like being able to have that versatility and that option and that dependability on him for the next 4 seasons with the blue and white. Of course, the Leafs have a lot of unknowns, not just, with the team, but especially in general with the forward core. We don't know who David Kampf's line mates may be. He may not have a line mate next season that he had in his career. So, it'll be interesting to see ultimately what happens with David Kampf. Maybe he plays, on more of a checking line next year, like a really beefy line if the Leafs decide to add in, maybe a Ryan Reeves. It could be that type of line, shut down, hard physical, burn you out type of line. That could be David Kampf's role here. We don't know, but his penalty killing is key. He's probably, in terms of the forwards, he's probably the most important forward penalty killer this team has. And, given that he plays the center position, you're okay with that 2.4 number for 4 years. I really like the 4 years, and I'm happy that Brad Treliving was able to get this deal done. The next guy, of course, Pontus Holmberg. We haven't really had too big a sample size with him, in the NHL. But $800,000 a year, there's absolutely no risk, and there is a potential for a pretty high reward for Pontus Holmberg. He was a 6th-round pick back in 2018. He's 24 years of age. I think a 2-year, $800 deal is good, really good. He played in 37 career NHL games. They all came last year, and he had 5 goals, 8 assists, for 13 points. And he does the things you need him to do out there. Of course, he plays on the wing, so he could actually play with David Kampf. I believe he did a little bit. And he's, in terms of for a near league minimum player, this is exactly what you're looking for. A guy like Pontus Holmberg who can come out there, He's 6 foot, over 200 pounds, so he does lay the body a bit. And he finishes his checks. It's what you need from a guy like him on that fourth line. I really like this signing. I think at $800,000, you're, like I said, you're given absolutely no risk, and you're leaving room for reward. I think this is going to make a lot of sense for the Leafs. I think after the 2 years of this deal, I think Pontus Holmberg is going to be a guy that Toronto Maple Leafs fans really like and want back, and I think he will be back beyond the 2 years because, still 24 years of age, he's got lots of room to grow, and I think this move is going to look really good for Brad Treliving. But guys, that's all I got in this video. Just wanted to quickly come out here and talk about the two signings for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I like them both. And you guys let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on the deals. What do you think about them? Let me know all that good stuff down in the comment section. As always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. See you guys on the next video. And as always, go Leafs, go.